What is going on today? So I have officially run out of ideas for videos, so today I'm going to be cooking up a pork chop, and this is going to be just drunk cooking with Jakey. So I usually keep my pork chops in a Ziploc bag like this, and then what I do is I open it up. So that's the only way to get it out of the package. And then I throw seasoning in there and then shake it around a bunch and then put it in the oil. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing here. Lately I'm pretty much like in love with seasoned salt. So I'm going to use some of that. Boom! There we go. It's like I have my own cooking show now. So I'm going to put some oil in the pan. You want to make sure you get the oil nice and hot before you put it in. So otherwise the oil gets on the pork chop and it gets kind of soggy. So you want it to get nice and hot, so when you put it in there it gives it a nice sear on the edge. Check out the tattoo, that's pretty dope, right? And so we're gonna grab the seasoned salt here and somehow figure out the lid for it first, and then put a pretty good amount in there because it's gonna be for both sides. And then see, I close up the bag like so. Give it a nice shake. Oops. Try not to lose it. See? There you go. Got some nice seasoning on there. And once you start seeing the little bubbles, because you don't want it to splatter, but you do want it to have a nice bubbling effect to it. My pan isn't even, so all the oil's going to one side. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. This is gonna be like a 15-minute tutorial just on cooking a freaking pork chop. I'm putting the pork chop on. I forgot how big this freaking hunk of meat was. Holy smokes. It's a good sized pork chop. We're just gonna pop it on there. You wanna hear a nice sizzle. If you don't hear a sizzle, you should turn the heat up a little bit for a bit. There you go. Now we're cooking. I don't know where I heard it, but if you let pork cook for like 7 to 8 minutes, it usually comes out like almost perfect. So at like 6.5 to 7 minutes, I usually check it to see how it looks, and then flip it, and then cook it for another 7 to 8 minutes. So I guess I left the oil heating up for a little while too long. So I turn the heat down, and what you can actually do is remove it from the heat, because the oil is too hot. Not the pan, but the oil. So go ahead and kind of move it around so it cools down a bit. And you can put it right back on the lower heat. That's my bad. Get down, Briar. Get down. Thank you. Almost done with my first beer. Here we go. Alright, so it's been about 7 minutes. We're getting ready to flip this bitch. But instead of just blindly flipping, you want to check the underside, which I'll show you once I finish this. So you want to check the underside of the chop at 7 minutes. You want to take your spatula and just kind of get under it. Get it real loud. Oh yeah. You want it to look just like that. That is perfect. There we go. So it's 8:33, so we're going to leave that on there for another 7 minutes. And then we'll check the other side at that time. I'm going to grab another beer and pour it into the glass because I can't show the label. Oh, look at that pork chop. That's what I'm talking about. So the pork chop is almost done. And I forgot to make any sides for it, so we're going straight carnivore and just eating meat tonight. So that's happening. It's looking really good though. Look at all this splatter. Maybe you guys shouldn't be taking cooking tips from me, so this will be the only video I do, because this is bad. Pork chop looks really good, but my kitchen doesn't. We're at the end of the time here, and looks like that cooked beautifully. Look at that splatter. My goodness. So both sides of it seared pretty well. I'm gonna cut into it, make sure it's not red in the middle, because that's bad. That's why I do the whole 7 minutes on it on each side. I've never undercooked my pork using that method. I've overcooked it, but I've never undercooked it. So it's a good rule of thumb. I wouldn't take it as like exactly 14 minutes of cook time when you're cooking pork chops, but it's a good rule of thumb. I think this glass costs more than the 12 pack that I'm drinking out of it. But oh well, beer's beer. Alright, let's cut into this mother. Let's cut into this mother. I don't even know what accent that was. That was horrible. I think I just made up my own accent. And take it out of the pan. Look at that tattoo. Woo-wee! And onto the plate with no sides. Look at that. I'm so hungry, I don't even give a shit. I don't need sides. I'm not no cooking expert, so I don't know why you're watching this video, but alright, let's cut into this thing. I'll probably cut that part out and see if it's any good. You obviously don't want it to be pink. It is pork, so that can make you really, really sick if you eat it and it's pink. So I'm cutting into the fattiest part here, and as you can tell, that's cooked all the way through. And that is how you cook a pork chop. So that was my kind of shitty cooking tutorial. I mean, the food came out good, so that's good. But I don't know how well I explained it. You know, you can't have some. I know it smells good, but you can't have some. I'm talking about it. So I'm going to be filming another one with my brother coming soon, and it's going to be freaking nuts. So stay tuned, subscribe, comment down below what you'd like me to try and cook. Maybe it's something that I've never cooked before. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, where's the button? Where's the button?